Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling News of the Week, episode number 2. Got some pretty good stuff I've been reading over the week. And just, recently I came across, well, not recently, during earlier in the week, about Monday or so, I read an article on NoDQ.com about WWE getting a segment spot on Tuesdays with Jonathan Coachman on ESPN. Now, this is actually quite interesting, specifically because of the fact that Jonathan Coachman, number one, actually worked for the WWE, as we all know, and it's kind of interesting how he's kind of doing a dual kind of career now at this point in time of his life, where he once worked for the company at WWE and now works for ESPN and is going to report news and information about WWE based off of like Monday Night Raw episode or something of that kind of nature, and so forth. So very interesting information there that I learned off of NoDQ.com. The other thing about it is my personal opinion and feelings about it is simple. I think it's a win-win situation, but it also could be a very dumb idea. Possibly, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's a hit or miss kind of situation. But if it works over, well, it'll definitely work out for both parties, really, because it'll attract a lot of attention to ESPN to people that maybe don't follow sports at all except for professional wrestling. And on top of that, it'll get other people's attention that's not professional wrestling fans to look at WWE's product. Now, granted, in the state that we all know it's in, I don't know if people are going to really give a rat's ass to go ahead and look at it. I mean, they'll get a couple of views and spike up the ratings a little bit, but it'll be a one-time only thing just based off of the fact that the way WWE is performing right now with their storylines and their overall presentation on the Monday Night Raw episodes, I mean, there's nothing much to talk about here with WWE getting anything from these people except for a one-time only view. That ain't gonna help, and for all we know, they might watch 5 minutes of it and say, this is fucking shit, and turn it off. So it's kind of maybe be beneficiary to WWE in a sense to make them challenge themselves a bit more to create better storylines for all of us to enjoy to watch, and present a better presentation to the WWE audience. So maybe that's what they're trying to go for, I don't know, or they're just trying to get more publicity and more PR from the overall audience altogether. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to go for here. Other news in professional wrestling, not even just WWE, but even in just indies wrestling, Rey Mysterio has captured the Destiny World Heavyweight Championship, and congratulations to him. I just wanted to shout that out to him. I really like to know of a way catching that match, seeing what he did in that match and how well he performed. If anyone watches this video and has any idea where I could catch that, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to hear from you about that. But if not, oh well, I mean, I could just find it out maybe on YouTube myself. But just kind of interested in seeing how that match went about and how it was done and how well it was. But very well, congrats to Rey Mysterio on that whole situation on winning the World Heavyweight Championship from the independent wrestling company of Destiny. Don't know too much about them, but, I don't really know much of anything about them, really. But congratulations to him. Now, another thing that came up during the week is CM Punk stating some shit about the fucking breast cancer foundation that WWE's partnered with. He says they're a fucking fraud and a scam. Well, I'll be quite honest with you, why didn't he ever say something like this years ago when he was working for the company? Oh, let me guess, because he would get fired for doing that. Not that he really gave a shit about losing the job anyway, because in 2014 he just fucking quit. He claims that he got injured. I tried looking it up on video content, seeing where he had that bulging amount of fluid growing in his back or wherever the fuck it was. For all I know, it could have been on his ass. But I wouldn't even want to bother looking there. Personally, you know, I'm kind of upset with CM Punk, so it's very biased opinions coming out of my mouth about this. But, I mean, it's kind of messed up to be saying shit like that, and it just leads me to believe that he's just saying crap like that because of the fact that he just doesn't like WWE anymore. He didn't like his experience there, and he's just talking a lot of shit to make WWE look like a bunch of bullshit artists and a piece of crap company. They're, you know, he might be right. They might be a piece of shit company for all I know, and he might have a point, because based off of what they're giving us as a WWE audience right now is absolute shit. Wish I could say something more positive about WWE at this point in time, but who the fuck can? I haven't seen anyone on their YouTube channel talk anything positive about WWE in quite a while, for several months really. Last time I think I remember anyone saying anything positive about WWE was at WrestleMania 31, but not the lead up to it, but the actual event itself. So I mean, WWE's got a lot of work to do and a lot of improving to make their show a hell of a lot better than what it is right now. Based on all that, that's pretty much my whole scoop for this week. Not a whole lot. I didn't really get a chance to check out a whole lot of different information. There is one other thing I want to lay out here before I go on this video. There was actually a Dolph Ziggler cryptic message he put on his Twitter account. I didn't quite understand it really. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. You guys can check it out on NoDQ.com. That's where I get all my information and news and rumors from, based off of those articles. But I would definitely check that one out. It's really fucking weird. I think I found this on Tuesday or Wednesday or so. It's just really fucking deranged. And at the same time, I guess, speaking a little bit about himself, per se, as a person, you know. He doesn't really give a shit about other people, what they think. He goes against the grain, and, like, should I change, or should I just be who I am when I pass on from life? It was a lot of stuff he wrote in that Twitter, that statement, and I can't remember all of it word for word, and I don't want to misquote anything, but I would definitely recommend checking that out. But at this time, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, leave your comments and opinions down below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you about anything that you guys would like to talk to me about. I'm always open for comments, and I'm always open to reply back to them. But at this time, you guys have a great night. Hope you enjoyed watching the small video I had. I'll try to do a lot better the next time on episode number 3 for Wrestling News of the Week. But you guys have a great night and enjoy yourself. Bye.